Help.
Thomas, how are you?
Oh, I'm lost.
Nice to meet you. You good?
I'm good, thank you.
So, you know how to use this?
No.
No?
No,
Oh,
not
well,
at all.
shall I teach you how to use it?
Yes, please.
Let's go. Right, Thomas, are you ready for your time drink?
I'm not sure I'm ready, but I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome. Well, we've shown you what to do.
You have, yes.
You've actually gone and set this up in your particular way,
Everything's where I want it.
which is perfect. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
3,
it's steaming.
2, 1, go. Right, Thomas, so while you're doing that, tell us about your journey in regards to your career so far and how it all started.
I can barely hear you over the grinder. So I moved to London about 10 years ago for university. I actually did a degree in physics.
Oh, wow.
But I won't lie that my choice to move to London was heavily influenced by all the amazing cars that are in London, right? Because I love cars.
Clearly you're not
Always
from the
have
London
done.
area, are you?
No, I'm from Cumbria. I'm from the
Cumbria.
north of England. And what's next? So while I was studying, I was running around the streets of London, looking at cool cars, taking pictures of them, and then meeting other guys doing a similar thing. And they were like, "What's your Instagram? Where are you putting these pictures?" And I hadn't even thought about that. So I went back to my uni halls, made a page, just put anything cool on there: Lamborghinis, Bentleys, Ferraris, everything. And then it grew from there. I got a camera, sort of trained myself at photography, got a better camera, started doing photo work from people, and it's just sort of exploded from there. So I'm very lucky in that sense.
The final step. Oh, happy with that?
Yes.
Put a little bit more milk in, just top it up. There you go. Right.
That's perfect. That's good. People would pay for that.
Right, so Thomas, time drink is done.
Yes, it is.
How did you feel?
I feel good, to be honest.
Feel good?
That felt quick. The adrenaline was rushing. I felt like I
You
did
were
all right.
certainly fast. And the funny thing here is at one point you were actually waiting for the machine to finish the shot.
I'll come back when you've got a faster machine because it was holding me up.
Right, should we head down to the leaderboard? Let's just
do
do
it.
this then. Let's just say, if you beat Tony's time, all right,
Yeah.
you can have a sip of that coffee. Or we'd like
What
to
a
see
treat.
you have a sip of the coffee. If you come second, however, the whole cup.
Oh no. You didn't
Right, let's
tell me
go.
that. Okay, let's
Come
bring
on.
it with me.
Right, so I actually predicted what I thought you was going to get.
Yeah.
I thought you was going to get 1 minute 20.
Okay.
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 In fact, you got 1 minute 2 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Look at
nice. Thank you. Oh god.
2 seconds. I'll keep it still. So that's a small zip.
I had a feeling it might have been under a minute, but 1 minute 2 it's close enough anyway.
I think if the
That was-
machine was quick enough, then
So before we started this, Aaron told me the best he could ever do was 1 minute 10. So
mate, I'll quit.
so this sip will taste nice even if I hate coffee. Okay, yeah. Maybe my first one should have been one that a professional made. It mostly tastes like
Well,
milk.
listen, you've taken a zip. That's great. Well, well done, mate. That was awesome. I mean, that was quick. We can see you were fast. Should we go and talk about the car?
Absolutely.
Let's go. Well, Thomas, after an impressive round on your time trial, which is pretty good, 1 minute 2 seconds, should we start talking about the Mclaern Artura?
Absolutely. Obviously, I know nothing about coffee. I know a lot about cars. So this is more my comfort zone. Yeah, this
Awesome.
is the Artura Spider, which is the baby Mclaren. It's one of their most recent models. Traditionally, McLarens have always been V8 turbo, but for the first time, this is V6 turbo with a hybrid. So you can actually, I drove all the way here in electric mode.
Did you?
Yes, because I don't
Wow.
live too far away, so, save on fuel a little bit. But
Absolutely.
it's nice. It actually gets, I went to London and back last night and they did 40 mpg, which should not be possible for a McLaren, a supercar.
That's pretty good.
So it's pretty cutting edge, 21st century technology in this McLaren. But it looks amazing as
It's,
well.
mate, I love it.
With the roof down, it's obviously the complete wrong time of year to have the roof down, but you've got to do it anyway while you've got a bright green McLaren. And this is actually Napier green, which if you look closely is a lovely metallic colour. And if you remember Jenson Button driving 675 LT
Yes.
on Top Gear, This is the exact spec he had it in. So when you
Wow.
see this colour, you think McLaren. It's a cool spec, but there's lots of things they've done to change it versus the coupe version, for instance, to make it work as a Spider. So all of these buttresses around here, which are quite cool, I think it's Perspex, are on purpose to sculpt the air around the car and direct it towards this here, which is not an exhaust. It might look like an exhaust, but it's actually a chimney. So the engine's in here, and I think they call it a hot V, which means the turbochargers are inside the bank rather than on the outside for packaging reasons, but that means it generates a lot of heat, and you can't have vents where the coupe has vents because there's a folding roof in the way. So it all gets channeled back here and out the heat exhaust, which is actually quite good for keeping your hands warm.
Especially today.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
But V6, 700 horsepower still with the hybrid system. So
That's
this
with
is
the hybrid system.
seriously capable car, over 200 miles an hour, even though it's a convertible. Probably not with the roof down though. 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. Like, it's properly quick. It's a blisteringly quick car. But some more of the details I'm going to show you. You mentioned this to me earlier actually when we were chatting.
Yeah.
You've got sort of McLaren logo there, but there's more to it than that. So they tell me this is the first ever McLaren with a door handle that's proud of the door. Normally they're sort of flush in, you do a little swipe, open the door.
They pop out.
But this is for aero reasons. It channels air all the way from these loops here, and then it splits the air here. So you've got two vents inside. You've got a normal radiator, and then you've also got the ram air intake for the engine. So this little flick here actually splits that air and allows it to go into those two
That's a good level of
places.
detail there, isn't it? Because you wouldn't think that, would you?
No, you wouldn't even notice it. But everything on here is for a reason. Obviously McLaren, Formula One team,
Correct.
aerodynamics, they know what they're doing. And it's absolutely wicked to drive. Yeah, it's blisteringly quick.
So you also mentioned earlier on, this car comes with a track mode.
It does come with the track mode. So the car always starts in the electric mode. You can actually plug it in and charge it, just like my electric BMW over here. So this isn't, this isn't the fuel cap. This is plug in just like an EV. So 20 miles of electric only range, and it always starts up in electric mode, which is really nice if you're leaving early in the morning. For instance, my fiancée Helen won't let me leave the house in the Aventador early in the morning because it wakes the whole street up.
Yeah, you wake those straight.
So this just creeps away quiet, but you flick it into sport mode or into track mode is maximum attack, where it uses all 700 horsepower from the electric motor, from the V6, to give you everything, which is obviously perfect if you're on track or if you want to go for a cheeky little blast. Also very nice. Another detail I want to show you, pretty much every McLaren before has had some sort of active aero wing.
Yes.
This has got nothing, but the reason for that is it's got this clever diffuser with a twin level, so this actually acts as a wing by having this level here. And then another nice detail that many McLarens do is you can actually see the gearbox through the diffuser, which is pretty crazy, all the mechanical gubbins that are hidden down there.
And our final question of the day, what car would you compare this to?
So probably its biggest competitors, the 992 Turbo S, I think.
Yep.
Certainly similar performance and a similar sort of person that's going to buy it. I've been very lucky to drive both exceptional cars. I think if I had to take one, actually, it would be the McLaren. I mean, the doors, for instance, you know, they don't do this on the Porsche.
Oh,
you know?
look at that.
And in this bright cream colour, I have to tell you, this car is a head turner. The amount of people that have come up to me, ask me about it and so on while I've been driving around. You know, I don't want attention, but it's certainly...
You get it.
When you put a smile on people's face, even as we've
Absolutely.
been here, and a number of people have been stopping and taking a picture. There's something nice about that. And also the technology is fantastic. I love that you can drive it in full electric mode. So I could come out here to get a coffee, spend nothing on fuel.
Or a
go
hot
home
chocolate.
again. Yeah, a hot chocolate.
Or a hot chocolate.
And it's convertible as well. And the convertible roof's really impressive. It's like 4 or 5 seconds or something to all the way down.
That's pretty quick.
Pretty slick. So I'd certainly take this car. There are other cars like the 296 Ferrari where I'd have to seriously consider it more, which is better, but certainly versus the Turbo S, I'd definitely take the McLaren.
Well, you're clearly a man who knows a thing or two about cars.
I try my best.
Mate, first of all, seriously, thank you very much for bringing
No
this down.
problem.
It's been an
Thank you
absolute
for having
honour.
me.
I think you've been a great sport.
Well, it's been an honour to be taught coffee by the best,
Thank
you
you.
know, so I'll certainly remember that for a long time. Whether I'll put it to use anytime soon, I can't promise you, but hopefully I'll stay at the top of that leaderboard for a long time.
Mate,
now.
with that time, I'm sure you will. Mega.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Lovely
much.
to
That's
see
been
you.
awesome. Thank you.